getting set for the round of Pocono. A really critical race here. What I mean by that is, if a new driver who has not won this season, wins, then that is it for the chase. Chase field will be set. Green flag is Max Anderson in the two Lisa field of green at Pocono. Three wide into the lead already. Like I said before, this is a very crucial race for drivers who has not won the season, including your leader right now, James Stabilito, is trying to clear the two of Max Anderson. Max Anderson racing with his teammate Nick Smith. Nick Smith, who had a rough week. Oh no! 32 hard into the inside wall. And that's going to bring out a caution. Huge wreck here on lap 1. Oh, I don't like the looks of that at all. I do not like the looks of that at all. The 32, Nathan Faden just got turned into that inside wall right there. The caution flag is out. Oh man, I really do not like the look of that. So out front it is James Stabilito in the 42. Jeez. Let's get a look at the replay. Taking a look at it here. This was the part of the track all these drivers were worried about. Ian Canario looked like he slid up and got into the 32. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't look like he got turned head on into the wall, so that's good at least. It's still a really hard hit, and by the 10 right up into Eli Bright. Oh my goodness. Jesus, look at the height and then into the catch fence. Oh my god. That was a really big crash here. A lot of drivers involved in that one. Another look at it here. It looks like the 10 tried to turn him around fully so that he doesn't go ahead into the wall, but that was still a major hit. Valera also went to the inside safety barrier hard right there. I'm still a bit worried about the crash because the car did slam into the wall sideways. It's right on board one of these drivers. Like Fitzwater got clipped from behind. Let's get you back to the restart here. As we get ready to go back green here. Surprisingly, the 32 of Nathan Faden was able to climb out of his car, but was still taken to the infield care center. We'll get more updates on him post-race. We still have a race on our hand here. As green flag is back out, is Jefferson out front. He's trying to pull a block right there. Trey Jefferson still looking for his first win of the season. This is a big race for him. Nick Smith on the inside, who wants revenge after last week. As he really wants to win this week. Said he's focused on winning and he doesn't care who doesn't make the chase, as he wants to win for himself. James Stabilito, who I've mentioned post-race from Indianapolis, he's finished in the top 3 so many times, the last 3 races I believe, so I wouldn't count out this 42. Drivers leaning on each other there. Looks like everyone got out of that corner. All right, 3 wide here. Nick Smith, he's already locked in the chase along with his teammate. Carter Friesen in the 11, he's not locked in. He's still looking 4 wide coming to the line. Dylan Young in the 5 in the middle of that sandwich right there. If Dylan Young wins a race while Fisher's out, it will not count towards the chase. It will just count as a driver win. It would count for a win for the driver. A flyby right there. Chasing James Stabilito in the 42. Keep an eye out for any side-by-side action here. Diego Yepes, he's getting aggressive back there. He's trying to find his way underneath Jed Jefferson, who fell off. Pace right there is Diego Yepes going to push Jefferson out of the way. Contact between those two cars. And he may have a tire going down as he's going to come into the pit road. A lot of side-by-side racing here. 3 wide. Salpa Rocha's in the middle right there. Nick Smith still trying to get the lead from the 42. Both these guys behind Stabilito has a win, so he's going to try to hold them off. And other drivers who may be out of this race who hasn't won yet, they're probably hoping for Smith or Anderson to win, or someone who's won before. Carter Friesen, he has not won a race this season. Neither did Alexander Rowe in the 31. Oh, and caution flag is out. Samet Oskin may have been involved, I think, but caution flag is out. Huge wreck. Jeff Bright, Hugo Jones, and others. A second caution flag flies here today at Pocono. James Stabilito out front in the 42. Let's go get a look at the replay. Right here, the 24 of Jeff Bright makes contact with Gustavo Rocha. Both was fighting for a top 10 spot right there. Made contact, went around right in front of the 38. 38 had nowhere to go. 95 nowhere to go. William Brock, hard contact for him. Oh, he goes upside down, barrel rolling down the stretch here. I didn't even realize it was that serious as Jeff Bright goes upside down here at Pocono. Hugo Jones, Maria Valera involved. Some crazy wrecks here today. Another look at it right here. It looks like the one went down because I guess he didn't want to get into the wall, but ended up getting into the 24. 24, Jeff Bright does not have a win this season, and his chase hopes may have just went up in flames right there. Depends on how this race ends. Look at that car just barrel rolling down the stretch here. 14 of Joe Jefferson, Philip Parker. Spring winner here got into it too, the 20. Valera nowhere to go. Get you back to the restart here at Pocono. The flag is back out as it was Dylan Young who after pit stops comes out with the lead here. Young has been really impressive here. This is only his 4th start, I believe. Alexander Rowe behind him. He probably doesn't care about the 5 winning. He wants to win for himself because he has yet to win a race this season. Diego Yepes runs 3rd, Stabilito 4th. Kevin Warren, he hasn't won this season. He's looking to try and steal this here. Nick Smith is already locked in. Carter Friesen looking to get in. Jonathan, or I think it's Jonathan. Jacob Long, yeah, Jacob Long. He's also winless, and drivers are actually going to make pit stops at 5. They're not going to be able to make it on fuel. Will these guys be able to make it on fuel? 7 laps to go here at Pocono as James Stabilito out front as he has led the most laps. Carter Friesen battling side by side with Nick Smith. There's look at drivers out of the race, and an update on the 32. He is awake and alert. He was talking to the medical official, so Nathan is all right, folks. No need to worry about him. He was able to climb out of the car under his own power. But right now we have a battle for the lead. Nick Smith has just been pressuring these drivers as of late, including last week at Indy, but ended up getting wrecked out. Can these guys make it on fuel is the big question. Another driver I see is at 78. That's the last person Nick Smith wanted to see. Jonathan Buford. These two got into a big fight last week at Indianapolis. Nick Smith got into Jonathan Buford, pushed him out of the way. Buford fought back and put Smith in the wall. Then Smith ended up getting wrecked by Richard Kingard. So Smith was not happy after last week as it doesn't look like anyone can catch that 42 right now. 78 goes by Dylan Abrahamian. Carter Friesen putting pressure on Nick Smith. Couple of cars up front, in front of these guys here. Oh, and yellow is out. The caution flag is out. Not sure for, oh, it may have been Joe Jefferson. Sam Oscar with damage. Max Anderson with heavy damage. Was running 19th at the time. Oh, that's going to change everything now, it seems, because we may just get ourselves our first green-white checkered of the season. Or I think it's our first. Nonetheless, caution flag is out here for the third time. James Thibodeau is the leader. Let's get a quick look at the replay. Right here is where it happened. Sam Adoskin and Max Anderson made contact. Anderson just overdrove it and slipped up, went into the 19. Then both drivers go up and collected Sam Adoskin. In a really bad part of the track. Drivers just drifting, trying to escape that right there. Great driving by those guys, except Jefferson. He actually gets collected. Ends to all three of their days here. So, another wreck brings out the third caution. Let's get you back to the green-white checkered finish of this race. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get our first one-lap shootout of the season. Look who's out front. It is Jonathan Buford in the 78, followed by the 38 of Zapatos and Morados. Then Philip Goldberg, Maria Valera, and Andy Strickland. Green flag is in the air. One-lap shootout to decide who makes the chase possibly. If Goldberg can get past both these drivers in one lap, even though he just spun the tires right there, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it. There goes Maria Valera underneath him. These guys have one lap to try and stop that 78 as he gets into the wall right there. Oh man, I don't think they're going to catch him. The 38 is off pace. He might be out of gas. The 38 is out of gas as it's Buford. Can he make it all the way around? 4 wide back there. They're bouncing off each other. 19 is out of gas. Jonathan Buford after a disappointing finish last weekend, he's going to be out of gas. Jonathan Buford is out of gas. And at the line, it's going to be Philip Goldberg in 18. And he scores his second win of the season. It comes at Pocono. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, that one chase spot is still open for next week. As it's the 18 of Philip Goldberg to take the surprising victory here at Pocono. Oh,
good job, guys.
Man.
Thank you. Appreciate it, y'all. Y'all do way too much for me.
Wow, that is unbelievable. The 78 was not going to make it as he ran out of fuel, so there's a bunch of other drivers. And this means the drivers who have not won the season still have one more race to try and get into the chase. And it's probably going to be even more dramatic next race as we go to Watkins Glen.
Awesome day, fellas. Awesome day. Awesome weekend.
That was such a big upset right there, but I'm pretty sure drivers are happy as Philip Goldberg captures second win of the season, his 7th career win.
Great job, guys. That's awesome.
Putting him or tying him with 5th on the all-times win list, I believe.
Good work,
this
everybody.
race. Maria Valera, strong one for her, finishes 2nd. Tim Randolph 3rd. Dylan Young, and again with a top 5, as he's the highest running rookie. And Diego Yepes running out to top 5. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., James Thibodeau, Dylan Abrahamian, James Bowles, and Riley Spurley is your top 10. For the second week in a row, we get 2 big finishes here, 2 wild finishes. Wow. That is such a relief for the winless drivers, I'm telling you. Especially the drivers who wrecked out and didn't have a chance to win. So congratulations to Philip Goldberg on his second win this season. Let's get you down to victory lane.